What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you guys are having a fabulous freaking day. This part of this video was recorded a long time ago. It's gonna be a sad one, guys. It's gonna be a sad one, but it's gonna be a happy one. As you see the birds behind me on the left right there, and we are in the process of dropping everything out of her. The 6-speed transmission, turbo kit from Huron Speed, the Golen engines, short block, SPS cylinder heads. Everything's getting dropped out of the bottom in this video. And we're gonna be doing something that's gonna be a scary road for me, but I'm hoping it's the right road. My camera's kind of dirty there. I hope it's the right road, and you've probably maybe even have seen a video previous to this talking about some changes that I'm going to be making in my life and in this shop. And this was one of the first changes that I wanted to make to change things up on the channel, basically, for future videos, which if this all works out, I don't know if this is gonna work out. I'm hoping my gamble works out with what I'm planning on doing. And like I said, if you've seen videos before this talking about what has happened, you already know where we're at. And you'll know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. We're pulling the bird apart. The plan with the bird is we're taking this all out, and we are going to put this back to 100% stock. Stock LS1 5.7 liter, maybe with a cam in it, small baby cam, long tube headers, 6-speed, stock 6-speed automatic, or stock 6-speed manual transmission. To be honest with you, I might even take the Midwest chassis rear out of this car and dump a, I don't know, maybe another 10 bolt in it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep that rear. I'll probably keep that rear, to be honest. But I love this car, guys. I mean, you know I love this car. I've owned this car for 20 some years, 21 years almost. I've owned this car, and I love it. It's my baby. It's been through thick and thin with me. It's been through a lot. And the people that know me personally know what this car's gone through with me. It's been a hell ride the entire way. And if you guys remember the red Trans Am, when I first bought the red Trans Am, you know, I drove that thing. It was an automatic, stock 5.7, stock suspension. And man, it drove nice. God, it drove nice. And I really miss that. I really had a lot of fun. I had more fun with that red Trans Am in the short amount of time that I had it before I wrecked it than I did in a couple years of this thing. It's a great build. I'm very happy I had the opportunity to build something like this. I'm very thankful, and I'm very graciously appreciative of the fact that my sponsors for this vehicle have given me the opportunity to be able to build something so freaking cool and so freaking wild here, guys. I never in my life ever dreamt that something like this would happen to this car. Never in my life. But the reality of it is, this is not, or I wouldn't say not, but this is no longer the direction I want this car to go. So we're gonna put it back to a stock car. I'm actually gonna be cutting the cage out of it. And I still have the back seats for the car. So I'm gonna be putting the back seats in. So I'm cutting this Wolf Racecraft cage out of it, putting the back seats in it. That way, you know, I have back seats again. I'm probably gonna get new carpet because the carpet's cut and everything. And I'm just gonna make this, I'm gonna basically put this car back to a very nice daily driver that I can come out on the weekends. It's a very clean car outside. I'm gonna have to get a new front bumper, obviously, which ain't a big deal. They're not relatively expensive. I get it painted and put new fog lights in. And I'll keep the wheels, the ZR1 wheels. It's just a very clean car, and I wanna enjoy driving it. And to be honest with you, 1,000 horsepower Trans Am that makes, you know, 1,000 horsepower, and that's a 6-speed, is just a pain in the ass to drive. And I was thinking about doing a twin turbo build on this and putting an automatic in it. I have a tranny that I could put in a 480E transmission, but I don't want to do that either. Like, I don't want to ruin the fact that this is a 6-speed car. So I'm getting a stock 6-speed and a stock 5.7 low mileage 5.7 for it, probably, you know, something around the 90,000 mile range, or maybe I'll build a 5.7 for it that's just a stock engine, nothing crazy, nothing big. But that's what it's going to be. I want to be able to take this out and enjoy it and not have to worry about hiccups, worry about problems, worry about anything. So that's what I'm going to do. I hate to do it, but I love to do it as well. It's kind of a weird 50-50 kind of break, to be honest. This is really a somber moment. This really is. Like, I never thought I'd take this system out of here and put it back to a stock setup, but I think I would enjoy it a lot more and be a lot more happier with the car if it was completely back to stock format and I could actually enjoy driving the car. And because this is a drag car, guys, like this, I was trying to make this a street strip car, and that's just impossible. There's no way that a 1,000 horsepower car for the street, for the track basically, can also be a street car. It's too many variables that are involved with building something so radical and then drive it on the street. And some of you guys might say, oh, well, you know, it's 1,000 horsepower, learn how to handle it, yada, yada, yada. Listen, guys, come on. Be realistic with yourselves. You know, I've had more fun with 500 horsepower cars, 400 horsepower cars than I ever did with this thing. This thing just scared the shit out of me, to be honest, because it was so freaking radical and fast. It just scared the hell out of me. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to admit that the fact is the car scared the hell out of me. And that's one of the reasons why I'm putting it back to stock. That way I can enjoy it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, guys. Well, boys and girls, that's it. 2 hours later, and the entire assembly is out, which is actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie. It is really nice that these are very easy to pull out from the bottom. Literally 6 bolts on the subframe, and that's it. Like, this thing just drops out. You can disconnect the whole harness right here through the firewall. There's 3 plugs through the firewall there that you undo. And that's it, man. These things are pretty dang easy to drop out. Even stock engines are really easy to drop out of these Trans Ams and Firebirds and Formulas. But there she goes. There she goes. All out. All out. What a bittersweet. This is just so bittersweet. It's just weird. It's really weird. But I think I think it's just gonna be better this way. I really do. Really do. This is a sad video, guys. This is freaking sad. It's exciting, but sad at the same time. Well, there you go, guys. She's all packed away. Got everything sitting right here. On to the next adventure. On to the next adventure with her. Good old Zach's car. She definitely lost some weight. She was fat before, now she's skinny. But on to the next adventure, guys. I think I'm gonna be happy with my decision, to be honest. I hope you guys understand why I did this and why I'm doing this. You know, like I said in the beginning of the video, I've owned this car for over 20 years, and it went from a nice cam nitrous car to a amazingly radical turbo built engine car, still being a 6-speed. And I'm very happy. I'm happy with the journey that I had with the car, and I'm happy from where it came from to where it went, because of obviously YouTube and other factors, you know, helped out a lot. And it makes me very happy. I'm not sad or disappointed at all that I'm going backwards on this car and trying to make it more of a daily driver. I'm not sad at all about it. It's a sad moment to see me do it, but it's not a sad moment to know what the future lies for this car. Like, I would, you know, maybe one day I'll have grandchildren. I can't run my grandchildren around in a 1,000 horsepower turbocharged car. That, you know, that's just crazy. But to be honest, if I become a grandfather in the next 20 years, minimum, hopefully, Zachary, you know, I could put them in this car. I could put, you know, if I have multiple grandchildren, I'll put them in the back seat. Haven't had a back seat in that car forever. Plus, the other thing is I still have all the original AC stuff for this car. And I'm not going to lie, it would be nice to have AC in this car again. It hasn't had AC for about 20 years, to be honest. Ever since I bought it, that was the first thing I did was take the AC out. But I've kept the AC this entire time, so I have all the AC components, the condenser, the compressor, everything, the dryer. Like, it'd be nice to put that all back in and have a nice, you know, 400 horsepower cam car that is a 6-speed and has AC. I can drive it down to Ocean City Cruise Week, and everybody can appreciate the car for what it is. It's not going to be some crazy monstrosity build. We have a plan for that, you know, that another car that I'm going to be getting, obviously. But I'm kind of happy. It's bittersweet happiness to see 1,000 horsepower go, but to know that in the near future, I'm going to be able to have a 400 horsepower daily driver that I can literally take out any day, and it's not going to give me any headaches and not going to have any issues with tuning. I can just get in it and just go and have a good time. So it's crazy, guys. Crazy. Crazy. Pay attention to the channel, guys. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, put it on all. We're going to be doing obviously a lot of work to Zach's Integra. We're going to be putting the motor in, the header, the turbo system, you know, stuff like that. We're going to be doing all that stuff for him while he's gone at MCT and MOS school out in California. But we have some very big news coming, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. And to be honest with you, it's going to definitely make this channel a whole lot more interesting and a whole lot more better of a channel for you guys to watch. Let's just say we're going to be freeing up some of my time to better focus on things that make me happy. So let's just keep it at that. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment below, you know, let me know if I'm going the right way or not. But other than that, hope you subscribe, hit that notification bell. And as always, my YouTube fan, the people that I've loved ever since I started doing this, deuces, guys.